What baby name makes you want to punch the parents in the face? I was at my cousin Sarah's baby shower when she announced the name. We are calling him Kaydin, with a Kaydyn. Everyone clapped politely, but I just sat there confused. I leaned over and asked her quietly, "How do you even pronounce that?" She smiled like she had just solved world hunger. "It's Kaydin but unique," she said, touching her belly like she was protecting a precious secret. I nodded slowly, trying to keep my face neutral. "So you took a normal name and made it impossible to spell." She got defensive immediately, her voice rising. "Every child deserves to stand out. This is 2024, not 1950. We want our son to be memorable." Her husband Derek jumped in, saying their son would thank them someday for being different, for not being just another boring Kaydin in his class. I dropped it because arguing at a baby shower seemed wrong. But I kept thinking about that poor kid having to spell his name for the rest of his life. Fast forward 6 months. I am browsing the candle aisle at Target when I hear someone absolutely losing it near the bakery section. I walk over and it's Sarah screaming at a terrified barista. She was holding a small birthday cake, her face bright red with anger. "This is completely unacceptable. You people are incompetent. How hard is it to spell a simple name correctly?" My barista, probably 17 years old, looked like she wanted to disappear. She was holding up the order form that clearly showed Kaydin written in Sarah's handwriting. "Ma'am, this is exactly what you wrote down on the form." We copied it letter for letter. Sarah snatched the cake and the receipt, her hands shaking. "This is discrimination against unique names," she shouted before storming toward the exit. I grabbed my stuff and followed her out to the parking lot. I found her sitting in her minivan, crying with the cake on the passenger seat. The little smash cake had Kaydin written in blue frosting, normal spelling. I knocked on her window gently. She rolled it down, mascara running down her cheeks. "Every single doctor's office gets it wrong," she said, her voice breaking. "Every teacher at daycare, every form I fill out, everyone who sees his name looks confused. He is 6 months old and I already hate what we did. I spend half my life correcting people and spelling it out. T-S-SOG A-Y-E-D-Y-N. I am so tired." I asked her the obvious question. "Why do you not just change it legally? It's not too late." She wiped her tears with her sleeve and stared at the steering wheel, "Because then everyone would know I made a mistake. My whole Instagram birth announcement has his name in those wooden letters. The custom nursery sign cost $300. The monogram blankets, the embroidered diaper bag, everything has Kaydin on it. If I change it now, everyone will know I was wrong. Derek's mom already thinks I am an idiot. This would just prove it." I told her that her son's entire future was more important than her pride or some Instagram post from 6 months ago. She just sat there quietly for a minute, then said, "You are right. I know you are right." 2 weeks later, I was scrolling Facebook when I saw Sarah's post. "After careful consideration, we have decided to simplify Kaydin's name to Kaydin for all official documents and daily use. We believe this will make things easier for him as he grows up." The comment section was wild. It was not the judgment I expected, though. It was dozens of other moms confessing their own regrets. One woman said she named her daughter Emily instead of Emily and regretted it every single day. Another said her son Jackson got rejected from a job interview because the hiring manager thought his resume was fake with that spelling. The comment that got me, though, was from Derek, Sarah's husband. He wrote, "Thank God we can finally spell our own kid's name without having a mental breakdown every time." Sarah called me that night. She said the registry office appointment was scheduled for next week. She also said she was selling all the custom Kaydin stuff online and already had buyers. Apparently there is a whole market for people who want personalized items with ridiculous spellings. I asked her how she felt about the change. She laughed, actually laughed, and said relieved, like I can finally breathe. Kaydin is a beautiful name. It always was. I do not know why I thought destroying it would make it better. Last week I saw little Kaydin at a family dinner. He is 1 year old now, happy and healthy. Sarah showed me his new birth certificate with pride. "Just Kaydin," she said. "Simple, classic, perfect. No explanation needed."